I'm trying to get situated here. And I hope you all are having a good day today. And where am I forever advancing yourself, people? You all know how we do this thing. We take it from level to level to level to level. Good to see you all today. There's something that I want to talk about because it really bothers me to see how your freedom can be snatched from you if you're just trying to have a vacation and you're trying to go on vacation and enjoy yourself. You're trying to get away with family and friends to have a good time in life, and you deserve that. I want to just offer my condolences to the family of the surfers that were murdered in Mexico while they were on vacation, on a skiing vacation, on a surfing vacation. The families, you all have my condolences because this is Priscilla takes on a lot of things that's just horrible, unfortunate, evil. It should not have happened to them. That should have never, ever, ever happened to them, those people, those three men. I don't know really what happened. People don't really know 100% what really happened. But this YouTube channel, I'm talking about how your freedom can be taken from you, regardless of what color you are. It doesn't matter. There was a time in history and in life, and presently, as I speak right now, where people of color are the ones that are going through things. We're losing our lives. We're being discriminated against. It's still going on. We lose freedom when prices go up all over the world and food prices are on the rise and gas prices. Everything is on the up and up. Like they say, the rich gets richer and the poor get poorer. All right. But back to the surfers now. That's evil. That's evil looking right in the eyes of evil. It did not supposed to happen to them. When you pay your money, and I don't care if somebody paid for you to go on a vacation, but the thing about it that really, really gets me upset is the fact that you're not even free to do anything anymore for some reason. There's no freedom. It's always you got to be fearful, looking over your shoulder, wondering what this person gonna do and what that person gonna do. How come there wasn't any type of security? What happened? What really happened to these surfers, you all? It bothers me. And I'm sorry, family members, that that happened to your loved ones. I'm sorry. And Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You can't even go on vacation thinking you're in a safe area. And what? Was it that these people wanted their vehicle, that white truck? Did they lose their lives over a truck? Gunshot wounds? What in the world was going on and why did this happen? You got to be free sometimes in this country and in this world. They snatched their freedom from them. My thing is, that's what it feels like not to be free, not to be free to travel in the daytime or the nighttime, not to be free to even go on a vacation anymore. It's just when you lose your freedom, you lose your rights. Your parents lose their rights. As a parent, you lost your rights. Everything that you instilled in the children, all gone because somebody took it upon themselves to kill them, took it upon themselves to rob them, try to rob them, try to kill them, whatever they was trying to do. What happened to them? You'll never know. We will never know 100% what really happened, but the article is on the internet. I don't have all that fancy software to pull things up and read it right off the screen, but I'm working on it. I'll get there. I just don't know how to do it right now. But 3 beautiful people gone from family, from animals, from their friends, from their loved ones, people that love them. But why? Why weren't they able to just go and enjoy a skiing vacation that they had planned and they were looking forward to? Because somebody decided to take their freedom from them. That's why it's not good to let anybody freedom be taken away. And you see that government, society, people, regardless of the color of your skin, trying to take freedoms from people. You need to open your mouth and say something. You need to stop it in 2024. Their freedoms were taken from them by force at gunpoint. They said it was gunshot wounds to their heads. Someone took it upon themselves with so much hatred and envy and evilness in their heart to kill and murder these 3 people. Take their lives from them just like that. Well, try them in a court of law. Find out did they really do it and who it was that did it, and give them the death penalty. 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 That's what I'm saying. That's what needs to happen to them. I don't know who these people are. I don't know their race. But the names sound like Mexican names. That's not even my point. Regardless of who you are, what color your skin is, what type of education you have, or your socioeconomic status, when you kill somebody and you murder somebody, and I'm talking about from every walk of life, policemen included, and you take somebody's life from them for no reason, you need the death penalty. The people that killed those Australian and American surfers, they need the death penalty. I don't care what they try to say or what they try to do. Don't try to claim mental illness. You pulled a trigger on 3 people. I want the trigger puller. You need to find the one who pulled that trigger and killed them 3 innocent people. They were innocent. They were innocent, trying to enjoy their lives, trying to have a good time. Went somewhere trying to have a good time, and they end up getting killed and thrown down in a well. Really, people? We're going to sit back as Americans in the country called the United States of America when presidents come along to try to cause stuff to start happening to your loved one, just like you see those surfers dead. Sometimes the rhetoric, sometimes the talk about if I don't become president, oh, it's going to be some violence. That foolishness better stop, because if we don't stop it, and we do not voice our opinions about presidents, senators, lawyers, I don't care what their statuses are. If you sit back with your arms folded, not saying anything about what a president is saying, we're going to be in trouble as a whole country. We already in trouble. Why you think those three surfers are dead? Think about it. What you think? ignited the fury inside of those people? Were they Mexicans that killed these people? Are they saying that a Mexican person or people? I know of some girl had one of the surfers' telephone. I read that in the news. But think what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying, people. Think about what Priscilla is saying now. Don't just brush me off. What's been going on in this country where presidents and people in high profile statuses are serving, and what they're saying, they calling Mexicans trash and thugs, and talking about the Mexican race of people, saying they need to be dead. They was trying to cut the border off to keep them from coming here. Okay, I understand what they was trying to do, but look at what's happening. Look at how you're going to suffer because of what he said. You know what I'm saying? President Trump say things, and some of us sit back and we clap our hands. But you're looking at people that have lost their lives, and I guarantee you it has a lot to do with what's being said right here in America. And we're clapping to what a president is saying, or what elected officials are saying, what people are saying, and we're thinking our democracy and our freedom is not being taken from us day by day, slowly but surely. Those surfers' freedom got taken from them. Yeah, when somebody spotted them, and when they started talking about robbing them or killing them or throwing them in a well, their freedom was taken. But don't you ever forget that Mexican people, they have feelings too. I'm not against any race of people. African American people have feelings. Haitians, Africans, white people, black people, we have feelings. And when people start calling us thugs, when people start calling you criminals and rapists, that's how the whole world start looking at you. And when you make us feel in the whole world and the pressure of the world is on us as a race of people, Mexican, black or white, it doesn't matter. It caused that race of people to start looking out in the highways or byways of life and looking at the people that's supposed to be free. European American people. And those other people look at you all now. When you're on vacation, they don't like you now because somebody's spreading rhetoric about their race of people, making their race of people look like they're animals. And they're looking at your race of people now. Watch me now. Don't lose me now. Follow what Priscilla is saying. So they look at your white children now. They look at your grown white children. You worked hard to put them through college. You'd have done everything right that a parent's supposed to do. But now you got people that's angry because of what America is saying about them, what America is trying to do about to them, closing off the border. They're trying to come here for a better life. I understand all of it now. Let's not pretend we don't understand it because they're saying Mexicans killed 3 white men. Okay? Let's not pretend we don't see what is really happening. I'm talking about the rhetoric that a president is saying, causing Mexican people, black people, white people to feel really bad in this world and in this country. And if we don't do something about it, you're going to see more hatred and more murder geared toward the Caucasian race of people now and the European Americans because of what we let go on for too long. We have let that president say stuff for too long, and we haven't said anything about it. Everybody talking about they want a race war and a civil war. No, you don't. No, you don't. You think you want one. You see what done happened? Foolishness will make you think you can do things, get away with it, get a slap on your wrist, but you're not going to get no slap on your wrist this time. You're going to get the death penalty. I guarantee you get the death penalty if it's legal there. Is the death penalty legal in Mexico? Or would they be tried in Mexico? Or would they be tried in the United States of America? Which one? It happened in Mexico. Did it? I don't know. Are you free? I'm asking you a question. Are you really free in these United States of America, all over the world? Think about what I'm asking you. While I drink me some beetroot mixed with water. It lowers your blood pressure. I opened up a beetroot capsule and I added it to a bottle of water because I came off of my high blood pressure medication. And I'll check my blood pressure every morning with my blood pressure cuff. And if it's creeping up a little bit, see, it's creeping up a little bit because of how I'm feeling about those surfers and how they had to suffer at the hands of somebody that didn't like them. They didn't like them, you all. Whatever happened to them, somebody did not like them for some reason. And I'll let you answer the question, why you think that they were murdered like that? What could have caused it? What is it, said a drug cartel or what? I don't really believe that part of it that much. I believe it's what they hear elected officials saying about them in this country. I believe that's why. Drugs could have played a part in it also. But if somebody talk about you as a person long enough to your face, and you hear them talking about you day in and day out like you're an animal, and you feel helpless, and you feel like there's nothing you can do about that person because that person is a powerful person, but he or she, they're talking about you and your race of people like they're animals, which make everybody else in the world and in the United States especially look at you and your race of people as animals that do not deserve to live. You see, African American people, we have gone through this here all our lives, and we still going through it in 2024. But some people are saying something about it because it make people look at me like I'm less of a person, or you as if you're not a human. And they can take your life then, like you're nothing. I'll take your life and nothing will happen to me. Those three surfers, let's get back on track. Why would you put a bullet in a person's head like that? What would make a person do that? I believe rhetoric, talking real nasty about that race of people, will be a starting point, or making a race of people feel like another race of people are more prestigious, they're more gifted, they look better, they have better houses, better cars, better jobs than everybody else in the world. And if you one of them that's feeling like you've been robbed of all your rights for some reason, and now you're looking at three people that should be really free, they got enough money to travel. I'm not saying anything wrong with this now, but you are destitute. You're in a country, and you really don't want to be in that country. You want to be somewhere else because you think maybe you can make a better living, maybe you can make more money, maybe you can get out of whatever that poverty-stricken area, and then you see me coming. You see some surfers that's driving a really nice car, a truck, and I think it was a white truck. And in your mind, you don't like them anyway. For whatever reason, you just don't like them. It's dangerous when you let racism take place against a certain race of people and you pretend you don't see it going on. It's deadly and it's dangerous, people of the United States and all over the world. It's deadly when you turn a blind eye to that. It's deadly when you turn your head away from it because it's not your children. It's not your white children getting killed, but it's your children getting killed now and they're white. And now something got to be done about it. No, something should have been done about this trash a long time ago. Somebody should do something about the president that keep on spreading hatred Spreading that hatred now. You think it's not hatred. Yes, it is. And you thinking that, oh, they just spreading hatred so black people can get killed. Oh, but no, it's not. No, it's not. People internalize what the president is saying in a certain way. When I say president, I'm talking about the ex-president. Donald Trump, he says things that's not right. A lot of elected officials are saying things, people, that's not right. And it causes us to lose our freedoms. And it causes us to lose our lives. And now it's causing the European race of men and women to be killed because of what I believe Donald Trump been saying. That's what I believe why it's happening. Because of what he's been saying. And if we don't stop him from saying it, if someone don't stop him from saying it, you're going to see a lot more people getting killed. And they're going to be white people. They're going to be Caucasian people. He done made people internalize this hatred and make them feel like animals. That's what he wanted us to do, to feel really destitute. You see how suicide is on the rise, even with black men and women? Taking their lives, taking their wives' lives and children's lives. I wonder why. When they make you feel like you're an animal and make you feel like you're unloved by the whole society, it make a person lose hope. It make them feel bad. And don't let them lose a job and they can't pay their bills. And they listen to somebody talking about, well, it's going to be violence if I don't get elected. What in the world is being said in this country, taking away our democracy, and we sit in the back and letting it happen? We sit back, we let it happen. That's why those 3 surfers are dead. You better believe it. You better believe it. It has a whole lot to do with it. Because when a race of people feel like another race of people got it easy in the world, that they was born with a silver spoon in their mouths, it make that race of people that the president don't want to even come in over the border, getting here. Killed a lot of those little children that came across the border. We don't know where all those children are right today. Were separated from their parents, and it made them Mexican hate us almost. It made Mexican Americans hate us and not like us for some reason. Some of them, maybe not all. And then they saw those 3 innocent Australian and 2 American surfers laughing and talking, probably most likely because they were beautiful people. And then they examine how they feel and how they're living and what they got and what they don't have. And all that anger transferred over on those surfers. Maybe they thought about what Trump is saying here in America about them. Don't y'all pretend y'all don't know what that man been saying about Mexican Americans and Mexican people and black people, and y'all sit back and let it go on. Nobody tried to stop it. Now people are mean and evil and mad about it, and they internalize that stuff. And they put a bullet in your white child's head now, right? Because of it. So what are you going to do about it? You going to sit back and keep on letting him talk like that? Keep on trying to take our freedom away from us here in America? What kind of freedom do you have? You don't have any. You don't have any. I bet you people are going to probably stop traveling in Mexico and visiting Mexico because of what happened with those surfers. I wouldn't want to go in there. I wouldn't want to go there anymore. Unless something is really, really done, unless there is a really good security there. You're going into an area where people are destitute and they don't have what you have as an American, and you come in there for a vacation and you traveling, you better be careful. You better be real careful and prayerful. That's all I can say, because they don't have the same freedom as you. And you can be black or white, but you're an American, is what I'm saying. So we're losing our freedoms just because we're Americans now. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care what color you are. You're a moving target on your vacation when you're in Switzerland now, probably. You can't go anywhere and be free. You see what it feels like when your freedom is being chipped away from you, chiseled away from you, slowly but surely. Because you let rhetoric goes on in a country that's supposed to be free. And when you look around, you realize you're not even free either. You're not free either, are you? No, you're not. Your freedom been taken from you. Everybody got that hatred in them now. Hatred. It's hatred. They taking things. The two people that was on a yacht, I don't know what their nationality was. I think they were European Americans, killed by a group of black boys, right? I'm not prejudiced. I'm not biased. I call it like I see it. They killed those two innocent people, took their yacht from them, and killed them and threw them overboard. Death penalty. Death penalty. It's time out for playing games with people that's just going to murder and murder and murder. And don't try to find no excuses for them. When they're guilty as charged. You're guilty. I don't care if you're a police officer. You murder a black man or a white man or a Mexican man or a Puerto Rican man on national TV, death penalty for you. You understand where I'm coming from? Death penalty for you. You'll stop choking them out then if you know that America is going to kill you if you choke out another black woman or a black man on national TV. If they go to jail and they end up dead inside of a jail cell, investigate it, world. Find out. Don't be quiet because a black person is dead or a white person is dead. I'm shouting it on the rooftop about those 3 surfers being dead. Whoever killed them needs the death penalty is what I'm saying. When things are happening around you and it's a black man that's being choked out on national TV, holler it from the rooftop. Shout it from the rooftop. Death penalty. That Chauvin, that police officer, Derek Chauvin, killed George Floyd like that on national TV. He should have had the death penalty, people. He knew he was killing that man. How come he didn't get the death penalty? These Mexicans gonna get the death penalty from killing those surfers. We are unfair in this country. And that unfairness is trickling down to different countries. And when it trickles, it's going to make those people hate you as a European American is what I'm saying. And you thought it was cute and pretty what President Trump is saying. Our ex-president. Now he want to run for president again. He want to run for president after overthrowing the government and doing things that was illegal. And he want to run for president, and then he's going to tell the whole world it's going to be violence, and it's going to be some trouble if I don't win. And we're going to sit back as Americans and let him do that. You're an American, baby. And you're going to sit back as an American or a British woman or an African. I don't care, a European American, and let him say that. To create a war of nothing but bloodshed in this country because you're sitting back letting him say things that he shouldn't be saying. We're not free. I don't care what color you are not free. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can't travel. You cannot travel and go to nice places without getting killed now. That's a message to American people. Don't come here. We don't want you here. You don't want us in our country. Stay out of our country. That's the message they're trying to send to us. I do believe. The president don't want us coming across the border. When y'all come across the border, we're going to get rid of you. You better be careful. Anywhere you visit in this world, you better be careful because they don't care what color you are. They don't care. They chance it and threw those surfers in a well. That's how much they cared about them. Burnt the truck up. Put bullets in their heads. Somebody loved one's head like they were just a piece of dirt. Same way they used to do Africans and slaves back in the day. Hung us, castrated the men, cut their feet off. Freedom is freedom, any way you look at it. I don't care what color you are. When you lose your freedom, you lost your freedom. When you lose your freedom to travel to Mexico as a surfer, and now you feel scared because those 3 surfers got murdered, that's what they want. They're trying to relay a message to us now. Don't come to there. Don't come to their country, else they're going to kill you. Is that what they're trying to really say? Because they feel really lousy about what was said about them as a race of people. Call them thugs, criminals, close the border off, and everything. Let the Ukrainians come in. You won't let no Haitians come in here, though. Anytime a war is going on, if their color is different, America let them come here, give them jobs, give them a ration of money, let them start businesses here in the United States of America. If a Haitian is on a ship and you look out and you see it's a bunch of black-skinned men and women and children, and some of them drowned already trying to get here. And if they're Africans, if they have a dark skin, you're going to turn them around, you're going to deport them immediately. But if there's a war coming on and the Ukrainian needs something, you let them come in. You let them come in. But you don't let us come in. And look at what's happening to us. It's happening to black and white. My condolences to anyone that lost loved ones. That's all I'm saying. To no fault of their own, just want to go on a vacation and surf. And now you'll never see that person alive again as long as you live. That's a horrible way for their lives to end. It's just a horrible way for them to lose their lives. Innocent, wasn't bothering anybody. Make sure you get the right people that took their lives and give them the death penalty. Don't lock them up in no jailhouses. You're just taking up room. Sometime, Lord, God forgive me if I'm wrong, you said thou should not kill. But they should have never killed those surfers. They should have never killed them. They weren't doing anything. I don't believe they was doing anything. Somebody wanted their cell phone because they probably can't afford a cell phone, and they want their nice ride because they did things in their life, and I don't know what happened, and they wanted their car, and they felt like, oh, we can just kill them and take what they work hard for, but you're finna lose your life from killing them. You're getting ready to lose your life. And don't wait no long time to kill these people. Get rid of them. Death penalty. Get rid of them. I have no sympathy for people that walk around taking lives of innocent people for no reason at all. On a vacation, ready to have a good time. Think about how you feel when you're getting ready to go on vacation. With your family, with your friends, meeting up with people. And you get there and you lose your life. Just like the girl that went to Cancun, black girl, went to Cancun with some of her friends. And they murdered her and it was recorded on tape. They beat the crap out of that girl and that girl died. Do you hear me? You don't think her family's still mourning her death? And they locked up in jail some damn where. They should have had the death penalty put on their asses. Come on now. Lord, forgive me. I'm trying to bridle my tongue. I'm trying to stop cussing, but my goodness. Keep on praying for me, you all. But Lord knows that freedom is freedom. No, you're not free. You think you are. It may look like you are, but you're not, because people are upset about how America is portraying them as a race of people. They're angry about what I'm gonna say President Trump, y'all. That man been saying stuff, he been doing stuff. He make journalists get killed. He turn all kind of stuff around. He doesn't care what he's saying. He does not care. He's an old man now, and he does not care that he getting people killed. And he knows sooner or later he finna meet his maker anyway, cause he's what 80 years old, and he's still doing this stuff. He's still saying stuff. And all that rhetoric equals death to other people, other races of people, making the ones that he's been talking about, make them look like animals, and they make them feel like animals, and make them feel like they're less of a person. And they internalize that. Maybe the ones that killed those surfers internalize all that hatred that people, not just Trump, it's a lot of you doing it. It's a lot of you human beings doing this, and the people are listening. You remember the white jogger, female jogger that was jogging and a Mexican killed her? Y'all don't think he has something to do with what he's been saying to turn these people against Americans, white Americans? You got to be careful when people start trying to make a race of people look like animals. Yeah, he did it to us as African Americans. As African Americans, it was done to us, made us look like we were less of a human being. Even when Barack Obama and Michelle Obama was in the office of presidency, look what happened to him. No respect for him at all. Look what happened. Look how he couldn't get anything passed through. Republicans were against him. Look what happened, y'all. And y'all don't think y'all don't believe that it was something wrong with that. When white men don't let black men have no freedom to do anything, your freedom been taken. And when people feel like they don't have no freedom anymore, they will take your life from you. They don't feel free anymore to get jobs, to have a lifestyle, to have money. They would rather kill you or kill me, try to take your vehicle or somebody else's vehicle, than to work for it. Wait for you to go on vacation and see you coming. Take your life from you and steal what you have. That's what happened to the American and Australian surfers. My condolences to your family members. I hate that happened to your loved ones. They were very beautiful people. I don't care what color they were. They were European Americans. And they're no longer here. And their bodies being pulled up and was found down in a well. That should have never happened to them. Where am I forever advancing yourself, people? You all know how we do this thing. We take it from level to level to level to level. If this world doesn't learn how to love, I don't know where we're going to end up. We don't know how to love. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to your loved ones. I'm sorry that happened to your loved ones. God bless you. May God forgive the ones that took their lives. Out of here.